Hello Sacred Beings and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking all about the Lemurian Starseeds that came from Sirius B. So I'm going to be giving you all the markings to look for in your birth chart, as well as a little bit of history and some traits that you may have in your personality or physically to confirm that your origin is actually from Sirius B and you are a Lemurian Starseed. So I've done a previous video talking all about the Lemuria history. I've also done a video all about Sirius and Sirius markings, but today we're gonna focus on Sirius B. And I've also done a previous video talking about the Mintaka starseeds from Mintakan in the Orion's belt. But in today's video is going to be specifically about Lemurian starseeds. We're going to be going over some history, physical traits you may have, as well as personality traits, and then at the end, the markings to look for in your birth chart. So if you're interested in that and you want to be part of our spiritual community, growing together while on our sacred journeys, then please hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's see if you actually originated from Sirius B and you are a Lemurian Starseed. Alright guys, so before we begin, I do want to say, if you want to know a life update, where I am right now and where I've been for the past month or two, then please stay tuned to the end of the video where I will give you a life update. But I am going to leave some space here to show your birth chart, so let's get started first with a little bit of history. So there is a lineage of souls who are deeply connected to the water, who have came from all across the multiverse to participate in the Sirius star system. And some of these beings started their soul journey in Sirius, specifically Sirius B, often as mer people, dolphins, whales, and shapeshifters. From there, they incarnated onto Venus and became initiated in the Venusian Mystery School. So I am going to look more into that, like the Venusian Mystery School, because I want to do a whole video of what actually that is. But from Sirius B, they originated on the planet Venus. They went to this school, and Venus is a heart chakra planet, and it revolves around love. So from there, they then continued to originate on Mother Earth, Gaia. That's where Lemuria starts, or Lemurian starseeds. So definitely check out that video of Lemurian history to go over after you came to Earth. But before Earth on Sirius B is what we're talking about today for mermaids. So let's go over some physical traits that you may have, some personality traits. So if any of this sounds like you may be a Lemurian starseed and came from Sirius B. So the ocean is their Mother Earth, and they are guardians of the water and families of the sea. So definitely keep an eye out for mermaids back there. They are sensitive souls, deeply in tune with the divine feminine, and they embody compassion, nurturing. They're very intuitive, and they have a creative expression. You're a water baby, so you love lakes, oceans, rivers, like you love mermaids, dolphins, whales. You may love the color blue, turquoise. I tried to put on some mermaid makeup for you guys. Not like the first Mintakan mermaid. I kind of went all out with that makeup. But yeah, I did a little bit of turquoise, and I found these cute little earrings that look like that one mermaid show or movie where they put the starfish and they start talking to you. But these are like the sand dollars. Oh, I also have this little dolphin ring. So yeah, you love everything about the animals in the ocean or the rivers, seals, whatever, fish, the colors like turquoise, purple, and seafoam green. This world has often seemed too harsh for your system, and you have an inherent remembrance for purity. So plenty of water, fresh air, sacred sexuality, starlight. It's possible you become guarded and temporarily lost this connection to your sensitivity while on Earth, but deep down you know it's there. So you're drawn to Lemuria, so the history of that, the frequencies that still resonate through the planet, especially around the Lemuria area, so Polynesian islands such as Thailand, Hawaii, as well as Mount Shasta in California. That's what I talked about in my video. Your heart stirs when you see images of like green mountains and turquoise waters, like it just looks like home. Those from Sirius B have a mermaid-like characteristics, and they may possess pointy ears and wide-set eyes, while Sirius A is more cat-dog-like features, But starseeds from Sirius B, where the mermaids are that we're more focusing on today, have a distinct connection to fish and other sea-based animals, especially whales and dolphins. So Lemurians are healers, and they are focused on one love, community, and team-oriented. They have a lot of kindness and empathy for people. Powers working with the elements and changing the weather, which would be really nice right now because it's really cold here and it's raining. Well, it's like sprinkling, so I'm trying to hurry up this video. I just wanted to record this for you guys because I know it's been a while. You are gifted with astral travel and dreams. I love that. A purpose to maintain balance and harmony with the marine ecosystem. Spiritual guides connecting humans to the deep wisdom and energy of the sea. Protectors of marine life and have an animated understanding of the ocean's currents and energies. The mermaids were experts at balancing energy through play, relaxation, dance, creative movement, and sound healing. So you may be a singer or love to sing, you love to express yourself through your voice. You're drawn to Reiki, yoga, herbalism, and massage. And your collective soul mission is to awaken humanity to a higher state of consciousness, leading the planet through a period of intense spiritual growth and transformation in order to help others remember their divine origin and the sacred connection between all living beings. So let's get right to the marking, guys. It's getting pretty cold out here. So you want to get your birth chart. If you don't know how to get that birth chart, you want to go to astro-charts.com, plug in all your information, and you want to be looking at sidereal. So make sure to change that in the settings to sidereal, hit save, and this is what you're going to be looking at. You want to look at your planets at the top and the houses at the bottom. We're going to be looking at the first number and the zodiac sign. Your number can be 1 to 2 degrees away from what I'm going to tell you. So if I say a 7, if you have a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, that all counts as one marking. You want at least 3 markings to confirm an origin or a lineage or some sort of history with Lemuria and Sirius B, and that you are possibly a mermaid. Deep down, your soul was originally a mermaid. If you were born in this incarnation on July 6th or January 4th, that is a marking. In the sidereal chart, you want to look for 19 in Gemini. You can also use your tropical because most of these markings are actually from the tropical chart. So look at your tropical and your sidereal. That's what I did, and I'll tell you what I had for the difference. The majority of mine were on sidereal, and I've talked about in the past the difference, but your sidereal talks about your original soul, where you originally came from. Your tropical talks mainly about your incarnation right now, so it is good to compare both of those. So the first one was 19 in Gemini. You want to look for Taurus, so a 29 in Taurus. Exactly, it's 29 Taurus, 58 if you're looking at both numbers. And then you want to look in Capricorn, 15 in Capricorn. I believe I have a 17 in Capricorn in my tropical, but it's exactly 15 Capricorn, 19 in one line. And then in Cancer, so there's a lot in Cancer. So look for Cancer, and you want to look for 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 17, 18, 21 through 23. So I believe I have a 21. You also look for 25. I have a 25 in my house and planets. Look for 29 in Cancer. And then exactly it's 14 Cancer. 4 is the exact number. And then in Aquarius, you want to look 0 Aquarius. In a Libra, you want to look 20 in Libra. And then you want to look for Scorpio, 12 or 23 in Scorpio. So I have a 23 in my houses for Scorpio. And then specifically Venusian, you would have a Taurus or Libra rising. Your rising or ascendant, you want to look at ascendant, is Taurus or Libra. That is a confirmation. And then if you have 3 or more Tauruses or Libras in your planets or houses, so you want to count them all, then that is a marking as well. And then 3 or more planets in your 2nd or 7th house. So look at your houses. If you have 3 or more, so it should say Mars, Mercury, it can say Chiron in it as well, that counts. So if you have 3 or more in your 2nd or 7th house, that is a marking. So those are all the confirmations in your birth chart. And I just want to say, I wanted to ask myself, like, okay, if I connect with Mintaka, why, like, could I be confused? Maybe I'm actually Lemurian mermaid. And I believe I'm more Mintakan because the difference is Mintakans prefer working from home or like a home base, like more independent. They prefer resting. Then Lemurians are more like outgoing, like with a community-based work and working in groups instead of more solitary like Mintakans. And I'm always more drawn to the Orion's belt in the sky. So you definitely want to think about those elements as well to see which one you resonate with more. So those are all of the traits and markings. So now if you guys have stayed this long, I'm going to give you a quick life update. So right now I am in Maine and we're on the coast of Bar Harbor, Maine. This is where I'll be working for this whole summer. We just got here a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've been waiting to record the video here because mermaids, ocean, we haven't been by the ocean in so long. Normally it's been lakes I've been by for bodies of water, so it feels really good to be next to an ocean again. I will look forward to when it's sunny. Today is really rainy, kind of windy, cold day, but I didn't want to wait any longer to record this for you guys. This is where we'll be, back by the ocean, the beautiful ocean. I can't wait to get out there on a kayak. Apparently seals come up and hit your kayak, so I think that's gonna be pretty fun. So yeah guys, because we're here in Maine, there's so much to do this summer and we're coming down to wanting to find a place to settle. So we really want to soak up everything Maine has to offer while we're here until October. So I will try to keep doing videos for you guys, but it's probably going to be more like once a month is what I'm seeing happen with just time management. So yeah, please bear with me. I will bring out more videos. So we are going to talk more about that Venusian school. And then I also want to talk about, I forget what you call it, but it's using your birth chart to tell you where you probably should be living in the world. So like locations on the map connected to your birth chart that like will bring you the most joy, the most growth, best opportunities for work and love and happiness. So places that you should live or visit that is little bird flew over. That is best for your soul. So those are all coming up, so stay tuned for that. I'm sorry if this video was rushed, but I am freezing out here. I just wanted to get those markings for Lemurian Starseed out for you guys. And again, I apologize if I'm saying things wrong. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Please give this a thumbs up if you made it this far. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!